All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you all to this webinar tonight. We get this thing kicked off here in about 30 to 60 seconds. Make sure you get out your messages to last minute message to your team, to your prospects, getting them on this webinar tonight because it's going to be a lot of information. Got some fun things to share with you. We're going to do a little Q&A at the end for those that need some. We're going to have a lot of fun. So make sure you're getting out your messages to those folks. We're going to get this thing kicked off in here in about 1 minute. I do want to apologize in advance for a little bit of the background noise, but you know, as we're growing, we're doing things in places like Starbucks on the way on the road as we're traveling to different locations. So enjoy the background music while we're having this conversation, and let's get this thing kicked off here in about, it's 9 p.m. Eastern time right now, so we're going to get this party started. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you very much for getting on this webinar tonight. My name is Scott Whitney, Master Representative for Asirvia. Asirvia is a true solutions for real-life company. It is derived from the Latin word Asirvio, which means to serve. What are we here talking about tonight? We're talking about our little Asirvia Go unit, that little lovely broadcasting device. This tiny device automatically notifies every Android with your link that comes within 100 yards of it. Think about the endless possibilities. Every single business owner is going to want to have this device. I can promise you that. You're going to want to have at least 3 devices. One for the shop, one to take home, and one to send with the kids to school. I'm telling you right now, this is the marketing wave of the future. When I say Asirvia Go coming soon, it's not coming soon. It's here now. We start shipping tomorrow. This is amazing. So this is a neat little thing, neat little unit, and I love it. Here's how this thing works, okay? Within 100 yards of this device, you're going to receive a broadcast message out over Bluetooth technology to everybody that comes into your broadcast range or zone with your message. So how does it transmit? How does it go through all this? It transmits through near-field communication, so NFC technology, that same technology that Google uses to translate and transmit out into the atmosphere. It's the same thing as a nearby notification when you get that on Facebook as well. So you have all kinds of opportunities with this device based on what you have. Now, think about it from this perspective. This device will broadcast a message 100-yard radius in every direction to anybody with an Android that comes within that broadcast zone. What are they going to receive? They're going to receive a notification on their phone, the same place that they get normal notifications. It's going to pop up. When that notification pops up in that zone, you can click on it. It'll take them to your link. You have up to a 40-character message along with a link where people will be able to be directed to what you want them to see. Now, when they leave the broadcast zone, the notification goes away and it disappears. You know, so this is a huge opportunity. So imagine a business. Imagine like let's say a real estate agent has these devices in their listings, and somebody drives up to take a look at a listing. Nobody's home, but they want to see what's going on. They want to see the house, right? How about receiving a notification on your phone that says, interested in this home? Click here, take a virtual tour now. Imagine being able to have like a restaurant, for example, or a coffee shop saying, buy one, get one free today, or get 50% off a meal with the purchase of another. And it broadcasts out right now, and you can bring people into your establishment. You can advertise right now because of that. Imagine being able to go to, I don't know, let's say a sporting event, and be able to broadcast your message out to the entire audience that's there just because you have this little device. And you don't have to talk to anybody. It broadcasts automatically. Everyone's going to be able to, that has an Android device, be able to see this notification. And again, it goes through that near-field communication technology, so that it's going to be on their phone. It's not going to ping. It's not going to vibrate. It's not going to ring. It's going to be there, so when they check their notifications, it's there. And then it's going to come back. When you leave that broadcast zone, it's going to go away, and it's not on the phone. Now, all that they do is they click on that. It's there, and they'll have the information. They can move on from there. So incredible way to advertise. Nobody else has this technology available to them in this portable version. It's all beacon technology, right? So beacon technology has been around since 2014, but we're the first company to get this technology in a portable fashion, and we're taking it to market in a big, big way. Here's what that notification looks like. On the left, you see what pops up when somebody clicks on your notification. This is an example of what the screen would look like. The second screen is what happens when you click on the Continue to Website button. This is what it takes you to. Now, this promoter It's connected it to their Asirvia Go sign-up page. So now it takes you straight there, and you click Buy Now. How cool is that? This is amazing. This is going to have actually pop on people's phone. So now think about not having to go out and prospect people and stick your hand out and say, hey, how you doing? My name is Scott. Yeah, I want to talk to you about what I have to offer. Think about all of your organizations, if you're in network marketing, where they don't want to be able to, they don't want to have to go prospect all the time. Or maybe they say they don't have anybody on their list. They're out of their market. They don't, they're struggling. Now you have a tool that you can bring to them that helps create something for them as far as leads and customers that they don't have to worry about. Now they have new people to call and talk to that are physically raising their hand and saying, hey, I want more information. So how much are these wonderful units, these little devices of magic? We have an introductory pricing going on right now where you can save 50% off, and you are grandfathered in for the life of your time at Asirvia. And that works like this. 1 unit is $25 per month. The regular price is $49. 3 units are $49 a month, which the regular price is $99. And then 8 units for $99 a month, which the regular price is $199. You also have an activation of $30 per account, not per device, but per account. And the regular price of that is $50. So during this introductory time, which is going through June 30th of this year, you can lock your pricing in and stay there for the life of your account. On the first initial sign-up, you have the first month, last month, plus that activation. So, for example, if you're doing 1 unit at $25, you're going to have your $25 for your first and $25 for your last, plus $30 for your setup, for a total of $80 on your initial setup. In your first 12 months, the replacement cost, if it breaks or anything like that, is $25 in the first 12 months. After the first 12 months, you have a free replacement, including when your battery dies, they will replace your unit for free. How long does the battery last? Well, the battery lasts up to 2 years. So you have a device that will be running 24/7 prospecting for you and your business 24/7, 365, and the battery lasts for up to 2 years. How cool is that? So now I want to talk a little bit about our rewards program. So because we have this amazing device, we have the ability to help people grow their business and earn an income from it. We also have a rewards plan that pays very, very well. We have an affiliate and a network marketing plan. This is what our compensation plan looks like. So on the affiliate side, you start off on the very first sale. You make a sale, you get a 25% direct selling commission on that sale. So, sell an 8-pack, an 8-unit pack for $99, you get 25% commission or $25. Now that also pays a 5-generation match override. So every single time that somebody in your organization sells or buys a $99 package, they'll make a commission of $25, and you and the 5 people in between make a $2.50 override on that. The second thing is you have a direct sales residual commission that starts in month 2, and that starts paying level 1 10%, level 2 5%. So everybody in your organization that you personally enroll, you get a 10% renewal commission, and everyone that they enroll at your second level, you get a 5% renewal commission on that as well. Huge money and huge numbers as you're building your organizations and your business. Now, once you have gone to the point where you have 3 customers and 1 associate, one affiliate, you have $1,000 in total monthly volume, you're now classified as an independent representative in our company, and you've unlocked ways 3 and 4 of earning income with Asirvia. The third way to earn money here is what we call daily base pay. One of the only companies in the industry that I know of that offers daily base pay. That starts as low as $1 a day all the way up to $3,000 per day, daily income. And this is all based on your team volume. No matter where the volume comes from, whether it's volume that you and your team and organization generate, or it's volume that's placed in your organization from your upline, all volume counts towards rank. There is a 34% rank criteria to qualify for a rank, however, which means even though all the volume in your team counts towards you, only 34% of each individual team can count towards that rank. So, for example, the leader rank, which is $10,000 in monthly sales volume, only $3,400 from any one team can count towards that rank. And you may have a team that has $20,000 in volume, but you have 2 other teams that have $3,000 each. Only $3,400 of that $20,000 volume can count towards that leader rank. So, but again, all volume counts in your entire organization towards your daily base pay. And then the fourth way is a 5-generation check match. So this is the coolest part for anyone, especially networkers that understand this. You're building a team and an organization. Imagine not only earning off the daily pay and direct selling commission and the residuals, but being able to also earn a percentage off every single person that makes money through your enrollment line in your organization. So when you sign up anybody individually, those are your personal enrollees. That's your Generation 1. Your Generation 1, you get a 25% check match, meaning anything that anyone that you personally enrolled makes, you get a 25% check match. So if somebody in your team makes $1,000 in a month, you get a $250 check match. If somebody makes $10,000 in a month, you get a $2,500 check match because you sponsored that person, and that's part of what that is. Second generation is 10% check match, meaning the people that you sponsored, it's the people that they sponsored. That's your second generation, 10% check match. And then third, fourth, and fifth generation is 5% each generation for a total of 50% check match down 5 generations. Now, this isn't levels, okay? So I want you to understand something very clearly. This is not levels, so it's not like, you know, on your level 1, level 2, level 3. Somebody you personally sponsored, you can place them down 30 levels in your organization. Now they'll be on your 30th level, but it's your first generation because you sponsored that person, so that's still your first generation when it comes to check match. So that's why we have this set up the way we do. See, our company is, the compensation plan is designed for 3 legs to maximize this comp plan. You can build as wide as you want to, but you don't need any more than 3 legs to max out this comp plan. That is the powerful piece of this compensation plan. So if you're a leader, if you're a builder, you put a bunch of people in the system, now you have the ability to place all those extra teams in your organization to build stability for long-term strength and long-term growth within your organization. We also have put in a 30-day holding tank in our company to where you have 30 days to place every single person in your waiting room or in your holding tank wherever you want them. So we run contests. So, you know, and that could be anything from, you know, sign 2, get 1, or, you know, when you're first starting out and you're bringing a bunch of people in, hey, look, the first 3 people that build the biggest team in the next 3 weeks or next 2 weeks are going to get the rest of what I have in my waiting room, in my holding tank, placed in your organization to help your team grow, and you help people go to work. This is definitely something that helps grow teams fast, helps build volume quickly. So I love it, and it helps tie into the whole team building aspect of building in depth for stability because it helps every single person in your team. So to unlock that comp plan, we just talked about that and what that looks like. Here's the daily base pay. Here's our 5 generation check max. But in order to unlock it, you need to refer at least 3 customers, establish a minimum monthly sales volume of 1,000, achieve the associate rank, which is our core building block, and accept an email invitation from Asirvia and say yes. And here's what that looks like. In order to unlock that comp plan, you need to have 3 customers. You need to have 3 teams started. Whether you sponsored them or not, you have to have 3 teams started separately, and a total of 1,000 monthly sales volume. And when you do that, you're an associate. Now you're an independent rep, and all of the compensation plan becomes available. Now think about the compensation plan because we have a $20,000 summer rank up bonus. And how that rank up bonus works is this. For every rank that you hit between now and September 21st, 2017 at midnight, you're going to earn this rank up bonus. You know, so hit the rank of associate, an extra $100 bonus. Earn the rank of senior associate, a $400 bonus. The rank of leader, a $1,000 bonus, and so on and so forth, all the way up to regional director and a $20,000 rank up bonus. This is a huge opportunity to earn extra money for doing what you're already going to do anyway. So just help all those folks go out there and hit the rank of associate, open up and unlock the entire comp plan by becoming an independent representative, and just help a lot of folks make a little bit of money, and everything's going to work for the better for everybody. So this rank up bonus is huge just in the, from the perspective that they didn't need to put together as a company this extra money. They didn't need to put together this bonus this way. All they had to do was just say, hey, look, we have the best thing since sliced bread anyway. Just go to work, have some fun, let's all go make some money and help by helping people make money. But instead, they said, you know what? We're going to put an extra bonus together because we want to reward the people that took a shot and said, yeah, hey, look, we're in. Let's go. Let's run. And now we have this bonus available for each and every person out there right now to go rank up over this summer and get that extra bonus on top of the compensation plan. So tell us what you want. I mean, we have a plan to achieve it no matter what it is. We'll help you get your goals knocked out. We'll help you with anything that you have. But understand one thing right now. You know, we have, you know, basically we have what I think is the best technology in the industry as far as proximity marketing is concerned. There's nobody else out there that is even going to be able to compete with Asirvia on the marketing end of things because of this device. So at this point, you're one of three types of people. You're either the type of person that wants to become a customer, you're the type of person that wants to become a customer and make a little bit of money by being an affiliate, or you're that person that wants to create that part-time, full-time generational income and wealth, and you want to go to work and you want to build a big team, big business, and make a lot of money. Doesn't matter if you're type 1, type 2, or type 3 person. You can fit in here with Asirvia, period, and will help you be successful. And the beauty of this compensation plan, the beauty of this device is we're not looking for you to quit what you're doing. We're not looking for you to flip a team from where you are into Asirvia. What we're asking you to do is just use this device to help your team grow, to help your team prospect, and build where you are with what you have, where you're passionate already. Now, if you want to come here and build a team, absolutely, by all means, come here and build a team, but I'm not asking you to do that. It's an offer. What I am asking you to do is where you're passionate, where you're in love, where you're happy, just use this device so that your team can win even bigger and bigger and bigger. Benjamin Franklin has one of my favorite quotes in the industry, or in history, and that is, in a time of decision, the best thing you can do is make the right decision. The second best thing, interesting language, the second best thing that you can do is make a wrong decision. But the worst thing you can do is make no decision at all. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to make that decision today. Get with the person that put you on this webinar tonight and let them know that you're a 1, a 2, or a 3, and let me be the first to welcome you to Asirvia. Thank you. What I want to do now is I'm going to kind of open this up to Mr. Marino to bring him on. We do have the luxury of having our co-founder and Chief Business Officer, Mr. Kevin Marino, on the webinar with us tonight. And we're going to kind of open it up a little bit to some questions. So, Kevin, are you out there?
I'm here, Scott. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Oh, well, we're doing all right. We're doing good already. I'll tell you. It gets crazy, and you're driving from one place, you're heading up to Canada. We start shipping tomorrow. All these amazing things that are going on right now, and you've really been doing an amazing job, and I'd like to, really just say thank you publicly and let everybody know just how hard you and Miss Laura Hardy work and are just out there just literally just supporting the field on a day in and day out basis. You guys are doing an amazing job, and I want to say thank you for that. And just nonstop. Both of these, both of them are just absolutely nonstop. So, Scott, thank you very much for that. I mean, obviously, I think you had to pull over and do it out of a Starbucks today because you're in the process of driving.
I did.
So anyway, I wanted to talk to folks and just kind of, one of the things that we're going to talk about here a little bit. Sometimes we get questions, and we've gone through a lot of things, and one of the main things that we get from people, they want to know, what type of technology is this, and what are we putting messages on people's phones, and I think this is a great place to address that, because these little beacons, and I know you have some on you too. Here, it's backwards when you do the camera here. These little beacons, I mean, they broadcast for 100 yards. And it's really cool because, those of you that have Android phones and you've seen some of the Google technology, you're used to getting, we get updates on traffic. We get updates when we're near really cool stores. We get Yelp updates. I mean, there's a number of different updates we get as Android users because we're tied in with Google. Well, one of the things the main thing, obviously, that this little puppy does, this little Go unit, is it's work, and the information, or I should say the broadcast that we do, is utilizing the Google Nearby technology. That's what allows people that are within 100 yards of us to be able to view our or what do you call it, our broadcast, our message, our opportunity. if it's a store, you're looking at a coupon, you're looking at a special, whether it's a lunch special, a dinner special, come on in on Tuesday and get a free drink. Who knows what people are going to do? They have all different kinds of things that can be done with it. But folks, I'm here to tell you that obviously, we're dealing with a lot of networkers right now. We're dealing with a lot of people who on these calls, there's a lot of network marketers that are joining because they're coming in because you guys see. You guys have some of the vision that we have when we were gotten to start. We said this is an amazing unit and it can do so many things to supplement our prospecting out there. I mean, it keeps working even when we don't. I mean, how crazy is that? But let me tell you, when Main Street America starts to get their hands on these, I'm telling you right now, that is going to be such a difference maker. Because it's something that can help each and every person's business. I had a gentleman today who's trying to sell my neighbor's house, and he was running around and handing out flyers to the different people in the area saying, hey, if you know anybody, I'm selling that house. And so when I was doing a Zoom at the time with some folks, and he came up to me and he was telling me this, I said, wait, before you go anywhere, you need to see what this is, because if you want to sell more listings during the year, you're going to need to see what this is. So we talked about little by little. I talked about a little bit with this. He's watching the. I sent him. He gave me his card, and I texted him, asked him if it was a good time. It was a good time. I shot him the 2-minute video. He sends back, I need one of these for every one of my listings. My sales pitch to him was about 45 seconds. Zach was actually on that Zoom with me, and he saw him. So in about 45 seconds, I got his card. I texted him later, asked him if he was ready to watch the video. I sent him the 2-minute video, called him up 5 minutes later, and he's like, I need one of these for every one of my listings. And I said, the other thing that we have, just so you know, I said, you can upgrade to be an affiliate for $25 a month. I said, and you can share these with all the realtors you know. And he said, he's like, well, do I get commission on it? I said, well, that's the whole point about being an affiliate, is so you get commission on it. So I didn't get into, he didn't even ask me how much commission he made on it. He just I'm going to share them with them anyway. I'd love to get paid for sharing it. And I said, great. That was it. So it is that simple. And what I'll tell you is sometimes people start using it, and a couple people have said to me, I have it here. It's not on my phone yet. And I said, that's okay. Wait a couple minutes. All of a sudden, boop, it pops up on the phone. And when I got the delivery at my door, I was sitting there on my phone doing some things. All of a sudden, I got the nearby. It says 3 nearby. So it's telling me I had 3 notifications that were nearby. And they didn't ring the doorbell. They just dropped them in front of the door and left. So I actually knew my units were here before we went outside. It was kind of interesting. So we're going to share a number of stories. The new Scott and I were talking about it earlier. I think many of you actually saw us do one of those Be Live TVs where there's 2 of us on the Facebook Lives. That is going to be our new format for Sunday night, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night. Those 4 nights are going to be those Be Live TVs. You're not just going to see, it's just not going to hear from Scott and Laura. You're going to hear from some of the leaders that are out there that are absolutely going out and doing just amazing jobs out there. We're going to stick with the latest technology. If we're going to be a technology company, if we're going to bring you awesome little gadgets like this, obviously we're going to have to make sure that we use some of this amazing technology that's come up. And I'll tell you what, Be Live it's an amazing piece of technology that we're going to use on a regular basis. So you'll be seeing Scott and myself, Laura and I, Don's will hop on here, and the leaders, I'll tell you what, those of you that are leaders and are tearing it up, some of us, we're going to reach out to you. Others, if we don't get to you right away, please send us a message. Send me a message on Facebook Messenger or text or whatever. Send Scott and Laura a message. Just say, raise your hand. I'm telling you right now, you want to build this business big. You want to get out there. You want to get it done. raise your hand. Now's the time. You want to be on the call. You want to be out there in front of the people. One of the things, you learn two ways. You learn by sitting there and absorbing the information when someone's teaching, but you learn it even more when you get up and you start to teach it. You will learn this industry. You will learn our company. You will learn our product. You will learn our comp. You will learn everything as you go forward. Just really by standing up and being part of this incredible leadership team that's developing. And years from now, understand that, when you look at all the big companies out there, years down the road, the people who stepped up in the beginning and that just put it all on the line, got out there, got it done, realized they were working with an amazing team of people, those folks are the ones that everybody in the team everybody in the company knows who they are. Why do they know who they are? Because I hate the cliches. Oh my God, right place, right time. I mean, it drives me insane. Scott knows they drive me insane. I hate when people say that. Oh, the opportunity is so new. It's not even ground floor. You're in the basement. I hate all those cliches. But the reality is, we're sitting here at I'll just say, at a very good time in Asirvia's history. We are very new, but what we have in place is far more than most companies who are just launching a product. Far more. And we have an amazing amount of plans, things to bring out, and I'm very excited. And obviously, Scott, I completely stole your webinar here, and I apologize for that. But you and I are going to have a lot of fun on the next call. We're going to have a blast on that too.
Yes, we certainly are, and I'm fired up for that. So we've got about 4 minutes before that call kicks off, so make sure that you get all of your team on that call, because it's going to be a whole lot of fun. Kevin does have some information he did not share on this that he will be sharing on that. And once again, I do apologize for all the background information, background noise. I am in a Starbucks on the road on my way to Ontario, Canada, Toronto. And I needed to have Wi-Fi to do this, so I appreciate everybody's patience tonight. We'll get the questions that I just now found where they are answered. We'll do that through our Facebook pages and whatnot. But make sure you get on the call tonight about 3 minutes from now, because we're going to have some information Kevin's going to be dropping that you will not want to miss. So you absolutely want your entire team to be on that. So thank you all very much for logging in tonight. I appreciate your time and effort and energies. I'm here. If you have any questions whatsoever, reach out via Facebook, text, email, call me. I don't care. I'm here to help you. I know Kevin is as well as all the leaders that are here with Asirvia. This call and webinar is officially a wrap. See you in a couple minutes.
Good night, all. See you in 2 minutes, or hear you in 2 minutes.